Hi guys, welcome to this session geared up for lower back relief. So obviously this is a good one to do if you feel pain in your lower back and tension. What I will say is go easy with the exercises if you've had a previous history of injury in the lower back. This is just about kind of loosening things up. And also, whilst this might be helpful in terms of easing some of the pain or tension that you feel, it's always good to actually take a step back and think about the causes of your lower back pain. It's often related to posture, the positions that you're in across the day. So if you're sitting for long periods of time or driving, sometimes related to things like weak core, weak glutes. So your movement pattern might also need some assessment, and some strengthening exercises can be really helpful for that, so this doesn't keep reoccurring. Okay, so we're just going to start off lying on our backs, plant the feet on the floor and just lift the knees up. So this is quite comfortable. I'm just going to bring the pelvis into a neutral position. So you can see we've got a natural arch in the spine. You're just going to start to draw the pelvis down slightly and you should feel a bit of relief here. Now we're just going to start off by doing some breathing exercises. You can either do these through your nose or in through your nose and out through your mouth. And the idea is that we get the belly to rise and fall. So you're going to breathe a little bit more deeper than normal. This is called diaphragmatic breathing, and it just helps to relax the whole body, but also starts to help in terms of the connections down to the core muscles, which might be one of the reasons that you're experiencing back pain. So there isn't the right kind of engagement of core. So from here, we're going to take a nice deep inhale, feel that belly rise. And then exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Try to relax any tension in the body. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale. And just exhale. Now from here, you're gently going to press your lower back into the floor, so you'll feel the pelvis tilt slightly when you do this. And then just release out. Again, we don't have any tension, so don't force this movement. Feel anything move into the neck or the shoulders. Gently press. And then just release. Press. Release. One more time. Press. And then just release. And now we're just going to start to push one side of the lower back and then the other into the floor. So I want you to bring your attention to the right side. Hips in a neutral position. You're just going to push the right side into the floor and then change, do the left side. Right side, try and make this a really small movement. So what we're actually doing is just mobilizing the sacroiliac joint at the very bottom of the spine. We're not kind of working too much on the hips here. So ideally, I shouldn't even be able to tell which side you're pushing if I was to look at you. So it's a really gentle movement to make sure that we actually start to mobilize the smaller joints. Let's do one more on each side. Come back to center. Now just draw the right knee to the chest, grab hold of the knee with the hands, and we're just going to start to push and pull at the same time. So you're going to pull with the hands, you're going to push with the knee. You'll feel your lower back just pressing into the floor there. Again, relax any tension in the shoulders and neck. Make sure you're not bunching. It might help to have a yoga brick or cushion under your head if this doesn't feel that comfortable for you to be lying on the floor. And then just release, same thing on the side, so push and pull the knee with the hands and then push the knee away at the same time. Feel that stretching out lower back, feel it engaging the core muscles as well. And then just release, come back to center. Now from here, you're just going to tilt that pelvis, press into the floor again, and this time lift the hips up into a bridge. Now here, really think about tilting the pelvis and squeezing the glutes. Try to get that nice straight line from, again, shoulders, hips to knees. Relax the arms by your side. This is really now just helping to engage some muscles. So squeeze on those glutes. These are what we want to get strong, and that's going to help alleviate lower back pain in the future. But we're also just stretching out the hip flexors here, which get tight in the day, and they might also be a reason that you're struggling with back pain. So push up and then just peel the spine back down onto the floor. And let's do that one more time. So press that lower back, tilt the pelvis, lift up, squeeze the glutes. Stretch out the hip flexors. Just hold it here. Ideally do this for about 30 seconds, a bit longer. And again, you can always repeat these exercises across the day to get the real benefit of them. Do them more frequently. And just come back down, peel that spine onto the floor. From here, just bring both knees to the chest now. Just going to pull on the knees gently. Again, just feel that nice release in the lower back as you tug the knees towards you. And then just release the arms to the side. You're just going to take the knees side to side, really gently. Again, think about almost massaging the lower back now into the floor, kind of rolling over from the right side to the left, trying to get all of the lower back in contact with the floor as well. Now as you head over to the left side, you're going to stay there, so let the knees fall to the side and then just extend that top leg out. Come back to the center and just repeat that on the other side. Let the knees fall to the side, extend that top leg out, and then just keep that going. You can not let the knees touch the floor. Again, if you want to just see if that feels a bit more comfortable or you get more out of that movement. And then just come back to center. And from here, we're just going to take a twist. So you're going to extend the left leg out and you're just going to take the right one across the body and just let it fall down to the side. So again, using the weight of the leg here just to stretch out the lower back, and then you're just going to look over to the right side. Just stay here for a few breaths. So inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Then just come back to center, change sides. So now extending that right leg, the left one is going to go across the body, take a twist, let it fall to the floor, and then just look over to the left side and just let the weight of the knee gently release the lower back and just enjoy that twist. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Come back to center. Then final exercise that we're going to do, similar to the one we've done before, but with the leg extended this time. You're going to have both legs out in front of you. Take the right one and we're just going to semicircle, so keep it straight over to the left hand and then semicircle motion back to meet the other foot. And then do that on the other side. So scoop it out, reaching up towards now the right hand, bring it back. Be really careful if this doesn't feel comfortable. Again, you can stay with that bent leg version, but just go one side and then the other. Again, you might find one side is much tighter, so keep this going either side. We don't do more on one side because it's tighter, but just try to do these exercises a little bit more frequently. One more on the opposite side. This is definitely my tight side. Come back to center, just draw the knees to the chest, and this time just go for some circles. So you're just going to circle the knees away from each other, and then we're just going to gradually, you can either rock into a squat position, or again, if you have any injuries, just be really careful and just place your hands on the floor and push yourselves up. But if you want to, you can pull the knees towards you, rock forward, and again, massage the spine into the floor. Think about trying to create space between the vertebrae as you do this, and then just come up gently into that seated position. Okay, so now you're going to take it over onto all fours. You've probably seen these before. We're going to do some cat-cow, really good to do across the day. So hands are under the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips. Take a neutral position first. Draw that chin in as well. Make sure you're not jutting your chin out. And then you're going to take an inhale, and as you exhale, you're just going to arch that spine up to the ceiling, tilt that pelvis, draw the chin to the chest, create space between the shoulder blades. And then you're going to inhale, just relax the belly, release the back so you get that nice curve in the spine, lift the chin. Exhale, round, take it back up. Inhale, back to your cow. Exhale into cat. Inhale, chin, chest comes forward. Make these a little bit more dynamic now. Exhale with a little bit more pace, lift. Inhale, round forward. Exhale, take it up. Inhale, chin, chest forward. And then from here, just going to come back to that all fours position. We're going to take it down onto forearms and do the same thing. It's just going to feel a little bit different. So take an inhale, and as you exhale, you're just going to arch the spine, take the chin to the chest, round that spine. And then just release out, bring the chin, chest forward. Inhale, and as you exhale, take it back up. Inhale, bring it forward. Again, keep everything neutral in the neck. Exhale, take it up. Inhale, bring it back down. And then just come back up onto all fours. And finally, I just want you to focus, just losing the mic, on that pelvic tilt again, just here. So do that pelvic tilt and feel how it instantly releases the lower back and any tension that you've got. And just do a couple of those. As you do, really think about drawing your belly button to your spine and just engaging that core. The more you do these types of exercises, the more these will switch on much more reactively when you're doing your squats or when you're walking or when you're sitting. One more. Now from here, you're just going to tuck the toes under and then just push up into your downward dog. So you're going to lift the hips up to the ceiling, press the feet back. You've probably done a downward dog before. And think about just taking your chest down towards your thighs, but keep those biceps in line with the ears, and then press the floor away. So think about elevating the shoulders up slightly as well. Give me a yes, so nod that head. Just release the neck and shoulders. Give me no, take it side to side. Take an inhale here. You're just going to lift onto the toes, and then as you exhale, just press the heels down to the floor. And then from here, you're just going to drop the knees down. From here, you're just going to push into a deep squat position. Now you might have your heels lifted, so you could go and get some books if you wanted to, just to make this a little bit more comfortable. Placing the hands on the floor, you're going to take an inhale, and as you exhale, you're just going to round forward and take that chest down onto the thighs, into a forward fold, and then you're going to inhale, sink down, lift the chest into that squat position. Exhale, round forward, take it down onto the thighs. Again, I've got hands on the back of the ankles here. Inhale, back into your squat. Exhale, take it forward. One more time. Inhale, lengthen in that spine, lift the chest. Exhale, take it forward. And then just hang heavy here. You're just going to take hold of the opposite elbow. Relax your head and neck. Make sure you've got soft knees. Just take a sway side to side into your ragdoll. And then you're going to place the hands on the back of the head. Just draw the elbows in so they're either side of the ears, and just use this position. Again, keep the knees soft, don't look out. Just use the weight of the hands here to just gently rock forward. Again, just feeling that full release in the entire spine as we're rounding forward. And then we're going to take it up to standing nice and slow. So bend the knees and start to roll up one vertebra at a time. Think about doing that, stacking one on top of the other. Nice and slow and controlled. Head and neck is heavy. Leaving that bit till last. Come to the top. And then just release out, arms to the side. We're just going to go down one more time. So now bring the hands back, elbows out to the side, draw them forward, chin to chest, roll down. Last thing we're doing, soft knees, take it all the way down. And then this time you're going to release the hands and just roll up nice and slow with everything relaxed. All the way to the top. Take a nice deep breath, reach those arms overhead, and as you exhale, just release them down to your side. A couple more breaths like this. Inhale, reach the arms overhead just to finish. Exhale, release down to your side. Last one, inhale and exhale. So that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed that session. Remember, you can just do a few of those exercises broken up across the day just to release out if you've been sitting or you're feeling a little bit stiff. If you have any questions, just get in touch.